All right, welcome back. Coffee and Sports. This is my Thanksgiving, project. I'm playing different football games, different things, historical Thanksgiving games. So I've played Apaw, Detroit, Buffalo, Detroit from 1994. I played the All-American Football Conference 1947 using my game, Big Country Football. San Francisco defeated the Brooklyn Dodgers. Now, I looked up on the computer, I trusted AI for this trivia. What was the last team to play on Thanksgiving that actually went to the Super Bowl? And it was the undefeated Carolina Panthers of 2015. They played Dallas on Thanksgiving. And so, in my game, Big Country Football Time, we're going to play out that game. Of course, these ratings come from Rodney's big book of historical teams. The Carolina Panthers were rated A+ on offense, B on defense. Dallas, horrible. An F on offense, C on defense. They are going to be in an F in this game. And Carolina, in real life, Carolina won this game 33-6 or something, but it was a blowout, and Carolina was undefeated at this point in the season. So we're going to do it again. Dallas gets the ball first. They have the F, so they have to roll a 7 to achieve any success. And 2, they're going to miss a field goal. So they miss a field goal in AT&T Stadium. Carolina takes over, and they're looking at the A charts. They're going to turn it over. Holy cow. And the turnover is an actual interception. So Cam Newton throws an INT, and Dallas, with a short field, 4 is going to punt. Unfortunately, they can't score. Carolina, what do they do on an A? 3. They're going to get a field goal to wrap up the first quarter. Carolina 3. Dallas nothing. Here we go. Dallas to start the second quarter. 3 is going to be another punt for the Cowboys. This team, Dallas, was coached by Jason Garrett at AT&T Stadium. Matt Castle was the quarterback. McFadden and Randall were the backs. Williams and Beasley were the top receivers. And, of course, the one and only, I believe, will be a Hall of Famer, Jason Witten at tight end. They had Whitehead and Bailey. Bailey was the kicker. Whitehead was the returner. All right, Carolina featured Ron Rivera at head coach. Cam Newton at quarterback. Stewart and Tolbert were the backs. Ted Ginn Jr. and Jericho Cotchery were the main receivers. Again, great tight end, Greg Olson. So both teams featured 2 of the greatest tight ends of the era. Ted Ginn returned most punts, kicks, and Gano was the place kicker. All right, Carolina, what do? Looking at the A chart, 1, they're going to turn it over again. Holy cow, Dallas may shock the world. It's going to be a fumble lost. So we'll say, let's roll. It's going to be Tolbert. So the fullback Tolbert gets a carry probably on like 3rd and short, ends up fumbling the ball away. Tolbert. Dallas now with a little bonus. 3. They're still going to be unable to score. Carolina right before the half. Can they get another point? Yes, they get another field goal. Folks, at halftime, Dallas's defense somehow holding down the future league MVP of 2015, Cam Newton. They have held him down to 6 points, intercepted him, and stripped the ball away from Tony Tolbert. Folks, this is shaping up to be a huge upset in the 2015 Thanksgiving Day game. Carolina gets the ball coming out of the tunnel after the Riverboat Gambler, Ron Rivera, tells Cam Newton, unleash it, kid. Go do what you do best, Cam. And he turns it over. And the turnover, oh my God, another fumble. We're going to say Newton is hammered and stripped. And a fumble loss. Cam Newton would have been handling the ball on every snap as the future MVP of the league. He's going to fumble. So what's it going to take for Dallas to win this? Taking the ball away from the Carolina Panthers, and that's what they're doing. Dallas is going to end up turning it over on downs. So they get the ball short. They go for it. Instead of in a game in which field goals could win it, they choose to go for it. They don't get it. Carolina now, Ron Rivera telling them, listen, we got to punish them for that. And 2, it's going to be a punt for Cam Newton in the 3rd. Dallas with a chance to take the lead on a roll of 6. Oh, man, what'd I do with it? Oh, come here. Don't fall. And 1, no, turnover. And they've intercepted. That's going to be Matt Castle. Intercepted. Holy cow. 4th. Nobody scores in the 4th. I'm telling you what, fans at home all over the country are half asleep on this Thanksgiving game as that tryptophan, or whatever the heck it's called in Turkey, has put a whole lot of people asleep at the wheel. Can Carolina put this game out of reach with a simple touchdown. Yep, finally, Carolina scores. Let's flip over to the score chart. All 3 dice are rolled. Touchdown for Carolina. It's going to be 10. It's a quarterback fade pass to the split end. So Newton finally, on a fade pass to the split end. That is Ginn Jr. And the PAT's good, and that's all it's going to take. Dallas will have to score 2 touchdowns here in the 4th to make this interesting. Dallas gets the ball after the kickoff, and they have to punt. They are an F offense, folks. They should be shut out damn near. Carolina, 4, is going to score another field goal, putting the game away. And Dallas's final drive of the game is a punt. They can't even muster a field goal. Carolina scores 10 in the 4th. Dallas shut out 16-0. In real life, Carolina won this 33-16 or 33-6 or something. Carolina would go to 12-0. Dallas would go to 3-9. And that is Thanksgiving 2015. The last time a team that played on Thanksgiving went on to the Super Bowl. Of course, they went on and lost to the 2015 Denver Broncos with the no-fly zone, one of the best defenses in the last 25 years to win a Super Bowl. Carolina finds a way. Cam Newton struggles, intercepted, missed field goals. We had a fumble by Tolbert. Newton fumbled the ball away. Turnover on downs by Dallas. Castle picked off. Newton punishes for it with a fade pass again. Punt for Dallas. Carolina kicks the field goal, putting it out of reach, and 16-0. And that is Thanksgiving game number 3. So we've had 2 shutouts. We've had the All-American Football Conference. San Francisco 49ers beat Brooklyn 28-0. We have Carolina beat Dallas 16-0. Those were both bad matchups. These weren't great teams playing on Thanksgiving. And by the way, for those who don't know, the real San Francisco-Brooklyn score was 21 San Fran, 7 Brooklyn. So the score in my Big Country Football game was pretty close. 21-7 was the real score. Ironically, Brooklyn was down to the 1-yard line and could not score in my game. So it could have been 21 or 28-21. That would have been it could have been 28-7, which would have been really cool. But Brooklyn couldn't get in from the 1. And it turned out to be still close. 28 points were scored in the real game. 28 points were scored in my game. This one way off, but not because Carolina could not have racked up 28, 30 points, because they literally played poorly. So Carolina just didn't play well in this game. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.